What's up, guys? It is Sunday morning, the morning after Jesse Bam Rodriguez wins by decision, unfortunately, against Christian Gonzalez. The morning after Raymond Ford beats Jesse Magdaleno by decision, unfortunately. And the morning after Shakur Stevenson stops Yoshino, as I predicted. Unfortunately, I didn't profit off of it, all right? Because I went in pretty sizably on the other plays and I felt more confident about those plays. So that's kind of luck I had last night, all right? The first pick I made for the week hits. The other two I picked that I feel even better about, I actually played and I lost on, all right? Um, guys, Christian Gonzalez made an ass out of me, man. Christian Gonzalez beat me, all right? I thought he was a lamb being led to slaughter. I was laughing all week, anticipating the easy payday. Um, there's no way in hell I thought he would go a full 12 with Jesse Bam Rodriguez, man. I did not see that coming. Um, because of the level he fought at, the fact that he had never been in a 12 round fight before. I questioned, him getting rocked by a guy that didn't have punching power. Him coming to America, leaving Mexico for the first time. Guys, I got to give it up to Christian Gonzalez, man. He lost wide. He did win a few rounds, but the guy showed an incredible chin and gas tank, man. I thought near the end of the third round he had been throwing a lot, moving a lot. I'm like, he not gonna be able to keep up this pace. He not gonna, he not gonna survive. Man, gonna get tired. And I thought he was starting to, breathe heavy after the third round. And somehow, some way, this guy ate shot after shot, did not go down. He was getting hit flush to the face too. He was constantly moving, and he didn't get tired. He kept doing that fight, man. He had been out of the ring for, over a year. He in his last two fights, he had only boxed 3 rounds total. In 2 years. I thought this had stoppage win written all over for Bam Rodriguez, man, and he couldn't stop the guy. Didn't even knock him down. Hell, he got knocked down, and it didn't get called official. All right, but yeah, Christian Gonzalez beat me, man. He beat me, and I know Bam was throwing power shots. He was not. What he didn't do was he didn't go to the body enough. All right, it was one round where you could hear his corner, Robert Garcia. You could hear him, on the telecast saying "body, body" over and over again. He was not throwing to the guy's body, man. I think, if he would have invested in the guy's body more, he probably could have stopped him. It would have tired him even more. He would have, not moved as much probably. But unfortunately, he didn't do it. And he was hitting the guy flush to the head. The guy was eating that shit, man. Um, you know, I was it got to the point where I was hoping for, a ref stoppage, but the corner definitely wasn't gonna stop it. But all I can do, like I said, man, throw my hands up and give it up to Christian Gonzalez, man, because I did not think he would go a full 12 with Bam Rodriguez, man. All right. Um, Now Jesse Magdaleno, man, he I'm disappointed. He fought the wrong fight, man. He had what it took to win this fight. If he would have fought better, if he would have fought the right fight. The whole fight, man, Robles is telling him to take the initiative. Basically to be more active, let your hands go more, be more aggressive. You know, he had a young, inexperienced fighter in front of him, and he fought his fight. He fought too slow, too patient, playing chess with the guy. Now, I'll give him the first, 1 to 3 rounds to do that, all right. But it got to the point to where, he had got knocked down. He needed to be more aggressive. Like I saw he was being aggressive with Donaire when he really wanted to be a world champion, all right. he got this opportunity, man, and he didn't do what he needed to do. As the B side fighter in the fight, you fighting a younger guy, a guy that wants to fight patient and play chess. He should have been aggressive, man. He should have outthrown this guy clearly every round. That should have been the goal in this fight. I'm gonna outwork this guy. I'm gonna put it on this guy. I'm not gonna let him think and be patient and be pretty and pick shots and all that. No, and he let the guy do it, man. He ended up getting dropped twice. Um, I'm disappointed the way he fought, man. You know, I'm disappointed at the way he fought. So he let me down. And I give it up to Raymond Ford now, man. He's no longer a prospect. He's a legit contender. He beat a former world champion, even if he was at 122 as a world champion and a smaller guy. The way I looked at this fight, hell, I felt that Magdaleno should have been the favorite. Considering the levels that they had been at, and that he was not an old guy. But I get up Raymond Ford, man. He did the thing, man. He won a 4-12 with the guy and won. So congrats to him. I took a sizable loss on that fight. And the Shakur fight, I did not see the whole. I was watching the Bam fight, all right, because it was on at the same time. But at the end, I saw how the fight ended. It ended. It basically exactly what I said. The guy, you know, leaning forward with his head out, throwing those wide, slow hooks, and Shakur was catching him, and apparently he had, I guess, been taking a beating throughout the fight, and the ref just stopped and waved it off. Like I said, Shakur, he don't have to knock the guy out cold down multiple times. He could dominate the guy to where the ref steps in and stops it, man. And apparently that's what happened. Unfortunately, I did not profit off of it because I went in big on other plays. I felt they were more probable, and this one was not. And yeah, that's what happened. So uh, that's how my night played out. Took some losses, you know. Got to dust myself off and get ready for next weekend. I don't know. I know the Joe Joyce fight is, you know, the way I'm playing that fight, guys. I'm gonna put some money on Zhang on the money line because the odds are so big. Um, and I'll either put a small play on the fight going the distance because it's like at a plus 300, a little higher, or the over. Depending on what the over under is set at and what the odds are. Because Zhang may be able to extend this fight. He went the distance with Hergovich. He went the distance in a tough fight with Jared Ford. So you know, and Joe Joyce is he's slow and he's hittable. So hey, if Zhang can stop Joyce, then I would profit off that. If Zhang can extend the fight past the over or to the distance, I can profit off that. But playing Joe Joyce, there really would be no value in it because I know the odds makers and the bettors are going to expect him to win by stoppage, and they're going to expect the fight to not go the distance. So, but I'll talk about that more, as the days go on and more odds are released. But if you place wagers, I hope you made money. Hope you enjoyed the fights. It was a brutal night for me, that's for sure. So really, that's it. Happy Easter to you guys. Hope you guys are doing well, and I'll check in with you soon. Thanks for watching.